one is so fucking slow.
Yeah. Attendance numbers 97. Attendance numbers 97. Round it up, make it 100.
No, you won't.
Yep, test 1, 2.
Good evening and welcome to this championship women's game between the Bellarine Storm and the Warrnambool Mermaids. My name is Hugh Moore. I'm here with my guest co-host, the Youth League Women's Coach for the Bellarine Storm, Dave Smith. Welcome back to the commentary booth, Dave.
Thanks, mate. Great to be back.
Now, we're in for a bit of a cracker here. This is the Division 1 Women's Grand Final last year. So both teams played in Division 1 last year, got moved up. We saw last year the Warrnambool Mermaids get the win in the Grand Final at their home. So we shall be in for a cracker.
Shall be. They played each other 5 times, I think it was, last year, including the final. So it'll be one they know each other quite well. Obviously, some changes in the off-season with some handy inclusions for Bellarine and also for Warrnambool in terms of nice import inclusion. So be a great game to see who kicks off early.
Yeah, obviously some changes for the Warrnambool Mermaids. Obviously, Louisa Brown has now stepped into a full-time coaching role as a head coach of the girls, and they also lost Amy Warrnambool. So a few big missing pieces there, but from what I've heard, a few more interesting players. So, but as we get close to tip-off, who are the key players for the Mermaids that the Storm need to stop, Dave?
I think Crichton's going to be the big one. I think that'll be an interesting matchup in terms of who goes to her first. And then interesting one in terms of a bit of an outsider is to who takes up Matilda Sewell in terms of it, who's been one of the ones that just sneaks under the radar with scouts. So how do you see it? Do you hear anything from your side?
Definitely Dakota Crichton. We saw her. Both teams here have only lost one game for the season. Warrnambool knocked off the powerhouse team in Wyndham at home a couple of weeks ago off a Dakota Crichton 3. So she'll definitely be a player to watch. But for the Storm, I mean, again, it's obviously the two imports for the Storm, Bridget Redstadt and Courtney Strait. But little insight, I don't know if you know, Dave, but in our local domestic comp, pretty decent domestic comp here in Geelong, in Champ Women, a certain athlete by the name of Georgia Varley had a quiet 66 points in that. So it'll be interesting to see if she carries over her form from that night. But as we get close to tip-off, the starting fives for both teams. For the Storm, it is number 3, Chantal Hall, number 8, Olivia Vert, number 23, Courtney Strait, number 21, Bridget Redstadt, and number 35, Georgia Varley. I do not have live stats, so we'll be going off the whim. Varley to start after a little bobble, kicks it to Strait, who looks to go to work, gets the ankles straight away. Courtney Strait with a little point. And Courtney Strait early is looking to put the moves on the Warrnambool Mermaids. Mills kicks it to Crichton. Guarded by Redstadt. Back to Mills, back to Sewell. Inside ball picked by Hall. Little fumble. Strait pulls up. Off the back iron. Can't continue her hot start. Warrnambool come up with the rebound. Mills kicks it to Crichton, who kicks it to Yulia. To McKinnon, back into Yulia. Can't get it to convert. Vert with the rebound. Looking to push the floor. Attacks the rim. On McKinnon, can't convert. Hall fights for the rebound, still comes up with it. Mills Guarded by Varley, finds Crichton on the handoff. Guarded by Retstadt. McKinnon to Sewell, to Yulia. Attacks the rim, too easy.
Bit of miscommunication there on that screen read. I think interesting matchup tonight also coming up here with obviously Yulia and Hall. The inside game's going to be a bit of a challenge.
Any Yulia fans, I did speak to Coach Louisa Brown before the game. She said to call her Yulia because she didn't even know how to pronounce her last name. As Retstadt shoots a three, gets her own offensive rebound. And that just shows the physical prowess of Bridget Retstadt, who opens her scoring for the night. Crichton finds Sewell. McKinnon lets it fly. Misses everything. And so the Storm will have a chance to extend their lead. Varley controlling the pace. To Hall. Finds Varley. Goes baseline, kicks it back to Retstadt. Catches, shoots. Just rattles out. Yulia with the rebound. Mills kicks it to Yulia. Goes to work against Hall. Backs her down. Finds Mills. Buries the three. And Mia Mills opens her scoring account for the night. Very young squad, this Warrnambool team, but over the past few years, Mia Mills has really stepped into that starting point guard role, as we see Bridget Retstadt guarded by Yulia. But we have seen Mia Mills really step into that role, only being 17 years old, as we have a foul on number 3.
Yeah, Mills is a very aged head on a young body. A good distributor of the ball, sees the court well, but she can be dangerous if you let her get loose.
So personal foul was on number 3, Chantal Hall. Matilda Sewell made the layup, missed the free throw, so it'll be 7-4. The Mermaids up early. Retstadt kicks to Vert. Attacks the rim, can't get it to roll. All over the top. Both teams had 2 wins last weekend. Both teams had double headers. I believe the Storm went to, was it Sherbrooke?
They played Sherbrooke on Saturday night, yeah.
And then came back to Hume City on the way home. So we see Crichton going to work against Retstadt and just bullies her way through the key. Finishes over the top of Varley.
Yeah, interesting for Sherbrooke last week. They actually had Warrnambool on the Sunday, so both these sides back to back. It was a tough matchup.
Wow, as Chantal Hall just shows her experience, goes over the top. Crichton kicks it to McKinnon, to Yulia, to Mills. Looks to create the space, gets the pull up. Nice little free throw line pull up there for Mia Mills. She's up to 5 points. Hall fighting in the post. Retstadt finds her. Basket won't count, but it'll be a foul on number 25, Matilda Sewell. That'll be her first personal for the game. $17 on the shot clock, heaps of time. Inbounded to Straight. Guarded by Crichton, finds Retstadt. Looks to go to work against Yulia. Kicks it out to Varley in the corner. Off the back of the iron, can't convert. Yulia comes with the rebound. Mills. Lost the ball to Varley. Varley looking to push the floor, 2-on-1. Beautiful pass there from Georgia Varley. Finds a cutting Retstadt. That's the thing about the Storm. So many playmakers, so many scoring abilities as Mills gets blocked by Varley. Georgia Varley doing everything on the court at the moment. Substitution for the Storm. Olivia Osborne checking in for the first time tonight. And Olivia Vert checking out. That's the thing about this team, Dave, is everyone can score all the way through to 10 and 11.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely no love lost between Varley and Mills after last season.
Crichton with the 3. She's up to 5 points for the game. So an even spread of scoring at the moment for the Mermaids. Varley loses control, but gains it back. Osborne back to Varley. Varley just shoots. Bit flat, can't convert. Redstadt with another offensive rebound. Gets the basket. And she'll go to the line for one more. The foul will be on number 32. Julia Malacta. That'll be her first, and she'll... So, we'll have a substitution. Number 33, Molly McKinnon, will check out. And number 37, Molly McLaren, will check in. Too many Molly Mcs. As Redstadt makes a free throw, gets up to 5 points. Crichton kicks to McLaren. Looking to make an impact early. Uses the screen. Kicks it to Crichton. Guarded by Redstadt. McLaren. Great D there by Osborne. Lets it fly. Can't convert. Bit of a loose ball. And it'll stay with the Mermaids. Mills. Kicks it to Crichton. Into Julia. To Crichton, catches, shoots, straight away, bang! Dakota Crichton with a hand in her face. Buries the three. And the Mermaids are out to a 6-point lead. Osborne kicks to Hall, guarded by Sewell. Stuck on the elbow. Osborne goes baseline. Finds straight at the top, looking to put the moves on. Steps back. No luck. Hall nearly picks it. Sewell kicks to Crichton, the hot hand. Julia pulls up from the block. No luck. Varley kicks ahead to Straight. Too much space. Bang! Courtney Straight answers back.
Good hands down, man down.
With one of her own. You can't leave a player like that with that much space. Mills kicks to Crichton. Closely guarded by Redstadt. Crichton gets fouled by number 21, Bridget Redstadt. It'll be her first, and we will have a timeout for the Storm. So very close start here in this Division 1 Grand Final rematch. But we've seen a bit of a mixture of talents at the moment. We saw Courtney Straight drop someone in the first play of the game, and then Dakota Crichton coming out and getting to her work early with 8 points so far.
Yeah, interesting to see what Coach Sanderson does coming out of the timeout here. So Mermaids are running a lot of wing on ball and getting downhill quite a fair bit, and a lot of rotation in terms of coming off low help from Bellarine. So it'd be interesting to see what change they make. And then obviously do Warrnambool now come out of this one and actually look at making a change up themselves to try and counteract what he's going to do. Yeah,
well, and obviously very hard team to change your defence to the Storm with all 10 players on the team having the ability to score with ease. So they've done a pretty good job so far, the Mermaids. In front by 3 points, just over 3 minutes to go. So substitution for the Storm. Chantel Hall will have a break, and Charlotte Armstrong will come in for the Pacers. Not the Pacers, far out. For the Mermaids, we will see Mia Mills will check out, and number 9, Maylis Panu will check in. Crichton at the line, makes the first. Makes the second, up to 10 points for the quarter. Straight. Kicks to Armstrong, kicks to Osborne. Finds Varley. Yet to open her scoring account. Finds Redstadt, catches, shoots off the front iron. Crichton with the rebound, looking to push the floor. Julia with a nice cut to the ring, was fouled. And she'll head to the line for 2. Foul will be on number 7, Charlotte Armstrong. It'll be her first, sending Julia to the line for 2. Makes the first. Obviously, Dakota Crichton, the talking point of this game, was an under-20s rep for the Vic team here at Nationals. Straight. Bounce to Osborne. To the high post to Armstrong. Back to Osborne. Looks to go middle. Great defense there by McLaren. Armstrong kicks to Straight, looking to put the moves on. Oh my God. Courtney Straight. He's feeling her form. Pulls up from court and buries it. McLaren finds a cutting Crichton. What a dime there by Molly McLaren. Great cut by Dakota Crichton. She's up to 12 points for the quarter.
And recognising the height mismatch too. You can go with that every single day.
So someone will need to stop Dakota Crichton. Straight, looking to put the moves again. Attacks the rim. Gets bumped by Sewell. There'll be a foul on number 25, Matilda Sewell. It'll be her second personal. Substitution for the Storm. See Jamie Crombie come in. We'll see Bridget Retstadt check out. And we'll have a substitution for the Mermaids. We'll see number 6, CG Luau, check in, and number 25, Matilda Sewell, checking out. Makes the first. As we said before, they've only 3 players on this team above the age of 20. So, very young team, but holding their own here in this high-level champ division. McLaren puts the moves on Varley. Hands it off to Panu. Back to Panu. Kicks to McLaren. Catches, shoots. Off the front of the iron. Panu with the offensive rebound. Can't convert. Armstrong comes up with it. Kicks to Osborne. Into Crombie. Who throws it out of court. And it'll be a Mermaids ball. Vert will check in. Varley will check out. So with 1 minute and 23 seconds to go, Mermaids up by 4. Crichton kicks it into McLaren. Into Luau. Finds Panu. To Julia. Back to Panu, puts a spin move on Vert.
Couldn't quite convert that one.
And just rolls out. I just noticed then as well, Dave, Jamie Crombie's gone to a hard D on Dakota Crichton. As Straight gets a step on Panu and finishes. So Courtney Straight starting to feel it, up to 12 points for the quarter. But back to the point, Jamie Crombie has got the job of trying to slow down Dakota Crichton.
Yeah, got on the hard tag. I like the move. Crombie's one of those players that really relishes with the opportunity to go and try to play it down. So interesting to see how well she goes at it.
As Straight converts the M1. McLaren pushing the floor. Guarded by Osborne. Kicks to Julia. Crichton having a hard time of getting away. Luau. Kicks to McLaren. Into Julia. Just takes a massive step and beats Armstrong to the ring. Osborne kicks to Vert, who looks to go downhill. Gets around Luau. What a finish by Olivia Vert. And we'll see, most likely the Mermaids take the last shot for the quarter. Julia kicks to Luau. Crichton with the cut. Can't convert. Gets bumped on the way through, but it'll be a Bellarine ball. 6 seconds left. A score here will put them in front at quarter time. 6 seconds to go. Straight. Attacks the rings. Kicks it out. Armstrong catches, shoots. Can't convert, and so quarter time here at Storm HQ. It is the Mermaids up by a slither, 25-24. Dave, obviously one player from each team at the moment, really showcasing their stuff. We'll start with Dakota Crichton, come out nice and early with 12 points, 4 from 4 from the field, and then Jamie Crombie came in and slowed her right down.
You'd have to make a change on that one, Lynn. He hasn't missed a shot from anywhere. 2 from 3, 2 from the mid-range, 2 free throws. Like, just literally can't miss right now. The change in the tag obviously is a response that Coach Sanderson's gone after. And interesting, the ball went away from her quite a fair bit, and that's there. So obviously the back cut's coming through with the tag. But Warrnambool having to use somebody else to try and get their points on it, which I think is potentially why the game's got a bit closer. Yeah,
and obviously Courtney Straight has started very well. Obviously hitting a few nice threes and getting to the basket very well. But it will be a very interesting second quarter.
It will be. It'd be interesting to be sitting in both the huddles coming out of this one. I think, interestingly, Warrnambool have really gone after the inside game and really trying to target when Hall's off the court to try and get Bellarine to actually be switching off that and really expose it. So see how we go in terms of coming out of that if they continue it. And the danger person still for Warrnambool to try and stop is Redstadt when she's on the court. Literally, she's all over it, taking shots, attacking, getting rebounds off her own shots in terms of it. She's everywhere. So it's how do you get her to actually slow down when she's on the court?
Correct. Obviously, the Storm have a doubleheader this weekend, a big doubleheader, taking on the second place Warrnambool and then taking on Wyndham on Sunday. So 2 wins this weekend would be very big, but can't get too ahead of ourselves. Looking to start the second quarter here. Will be Warrnambool ball. Pinu kicks it into Mills. Crichton gets a space, goes to work to the ring and finishes over the top. So Dakota Crichton straight away. And the Storm looking to push the floor. Osborne gets stuck on the block. Kicks it out to Vert, straight, catches, shoots, bang! Courtney Straight. He's on fire here at the Storm HQ. And Crichton pushes the floor. Mills catches, shoots, can't convert. Straight. All over this game at the moment. Osborne kicks back to Straight. Back to Osborne. Finds Crombie. Straight's got the mismatch, but they don't look for her. Vert. Can't convert. Straight with the hustle. Nearly goes straight onto the score bench. So,
change up for Warrnambool here. They're now running Crichton off a stagger screen. So interesting to see how Bellarine adjusts to this.
Crichton slips the back screen. Mills has a gap. Gets the ring. Can't convert. Yulia will go to work against a much smaller Armstrong. No luck. And there'll be a Bellarine ball. So 27 all. Just over a minute gone. Osborne. Kicks to Vert. Into Crombie. Finds Osborne. Up to Armstrong. Catches, shoots, buries it. And so the Bellarine Storm are lights out from 3-point at the moment. Jamie Crombie still with the job on Crichton. Mills goes downhill through the middle, over the top of Straight, can't convert. And the Storm looking to push the floor, Straight against Crichton. This is the matchup. Armstrong got the mismatch. Vert, pump fake, steps through, gets around Yulia. Too hard off the ring note. Mills loses the ball, Vert from behind. Osborne kicks to Crombie, Straight. Catches, shoots. A bit too long. Fight for the rebound. It'll be a Mermaids ball. Courtney Straight up to 16 points for the game so far. Substitution, Charlotte Armstrong and Olivia Osborne check out. And Hall and Rhett Sat check back in. So they're going back to their big lineup. Crombie still with the matchup. Mills to Luell. Into Yulia. Goes to work against Hall, kicks it out to Mills, catches, shoots over the top of Retstat.
That had to have some height on it.
Probably got a little bit nervous there. Retstat's out, step through. Got a bit too excited, couldn't convert. And the Mermaids are out. Yulia just lost the ball control. So the Mermaids with an almost certain finish there, can't convert. And substitution for both teams, we'll see Luell and Mills check out, McLaren and McKinnon check in. And Courtney Straight will check out for the Storm. Varley will check back in. Vert to Retstat, looking to go downhill. Crichton gets a hand on the ball. McKinnon. Kicks to Panu.
Off foot.
Will come off her foot. Great defense there by Georgia Varley. So, a little bit of a slow quarter so far for scoring. Only 8 points scored combined. In just over 3 minutes. Varley catches, shoots. Can't convert. McKinnon comes up with the rebound. Kicks to Yulia, to Crichton, who's looking to push the floor. Crombie does a great job to slow it down. Yulia, McKinnon to Panu. Hall fighting with Yulia underneath, but she gets the basket. So great work there by Yulia to create the space.
Foul on number 8 from the Storm.
The foul will be on number 8. Olivia Vert. Be her first personal. Sending Yulia to the line for 2. Makes the first. Makes a second, so Mermaids cut the deficit to 1. Vert kicks to Crombie, looking to go baseline. Dishes it off to Hall. Too hard. Fight for the ball. Mermaids come up with it, and they're out in the break. But the pass is too hot. And so they'll go back to the Storm. Varley. Still yet to open a scoring account. All back to Varley. Attacks downhill, goes baseline, bumps. Can't convert. Yulia comes up with the rebound. McLaren. Kick ahead to McKinnon. Back to McLaren. Finds Panu, who kicks to Crichton. Loses control of the ball. Great defense there by Retstat. And we'll have a timeout to the Mermaids. So a little bit of an interesting change of events here. Dakota Crichton, after scoring 12 points in the first quarter, has only scored 2 in the first half of this quarter. So Coach Sanderson obviously identified that as a threat and has almost neutralised that threat for the moment.
Yeah, obviously hard to score it when you haven't got much use of the ball as what you had in the first quarter. Great adjustment from Bellarine's point of view in terms of keeping it out of her hands. It just looks like she's a little bit rattled in terms of the way they're playing down her at the moment. So interesting to see what change up Warrnambool do coming out of this time out.
And for the Storm, obviously, Courtney Strait still feeling her form at the moment, up to 16 points so far, but a couple of key players still yet to start feeling their groove. Georgia Varley yet to score. Chantal Hall only with 2. So, I mean, still plenty of firepower in both teams to come, but 1 point game with 5.5 to go in the second. Both teams 5-1, I believe, 6-1.
5-1 for Warrnambool, 4-1 for Bellarine.
So both teams having very good starts to their first season in Championship Women. As we start back up again, Vert tries to create the space, can't, so finds Varley, who goes downhill, kicks across to Hall. Too much power. Yulia kicks to Bishop, who finds Crichton, still closely guarded by Crombie. Single digits on the shot clock. Kicks to McKinnon, who's smothered by Vert.
Great beat there, fourth to jump ball there by Vert.
So no love lost between these teams. Obviously both played each other multiple times last year and then eventually played each other in the grand final where the Mermaids and Mia Mills got over the top.
I'm sure she'll appreciate that special mentions there from you, Hugh.
Varley finds Crombie, gets a step. Varley skip past to Vert, very high three-pointer, but that doesn't matter. Olivia Vert makes a 3. I was talking to Coach Sanderson before the game. He said Olivia Vert's starting to find her form with that 3-point shot.
Yeah, she had a great game against Hume last week, finding her form, actually getting on the board quite a fair bit, so hopefully continues through for tonight.
Yulia with the offensive rebound, can't convert. Varley looking to push the floor. Oh, as there's a heavy collision in between at the play. And the foul will be on number 33.
Foul on number 33.
Molly McKinnon. Be her first. Courtney Strait checking back in for Crombie. Brett Stack guarded by Crichton. Tries to throw it in off the foot of McLaren. No luck. And Crichton with the mismatch. Bullies her way through. And one. And Dakota Crichton shows her strength.
Bellarine's not happy with that.
Shows her strength on the much smaller Olivia Vert. And as Dave said, Bellarine not happy with that call. I'm going to sneeze, Dave. I can feel it coming. I will try and block it out. Varley. Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Kicks to Hall. Into Strait with the mismatch. Back to Hall. Strait. No luck. Hall with the offensive rebound. Out to Varley. Catches, shoots. Varley struggling to find her shot. So Bishop looking to push the floor. Kicks to McLaren. Crichton clicks to Yulia. To McKinnon. Bishop goes through the middle. Could have been a travel. Offensive rebound. Yulia from 3, off the back of the iron. And the Storm going to push the floor. Varley finds a cutting Rhett stat. Who just goes up and under. Oh my God. This sneeze won't come, Dave, and it's really annoying me.
They're annoying, aren't they?
Oh. McKinnon with the 3. Over the top of Rhett stat.
That's a tough shot, especially with the length coming at you like that.
So the Mermaids aren't going away. 35 all. Straight, trying to create space. Gets the middle. Late call there. Foul will be on number 14, Ava Bishop. It'll be her first. Substitutions for both teams. For the Storm, Vert and Rhett will check out. Armstrong and Osborne will check back in. And, excuse me, number 7, Molly McLaren will check out. And Payne Noonan, number 22, will check in for the Mermaids. Varley attacks the rim, little floater. Still yet to open her scoring. Crichton finds McKinnon, already hit one. We get fouled. Hall not happy with the call. So the foul will be on number 3, Chantal Hall. She'll head to the line for 3. And we will have a timeout for the Storm. So just over 2 minutes to go here. And it is the Storm and the Mermaids are all tied up.
I think you might put the commentator's curse on Georgia Barley there, mate, in terms of talking up a point game in the domestic league, and that's a bucket tonight. So I'm sure she'll appreciate keeping quiet next time on that one.
I will be. I've done that before.
It's the other way. I heard it. A different team in terms of the other way. If someone couldn't shoot a 3 and they went out and hit 4 in the grand final.
I'm on the grand final. Shout out Nathan Grombeck. He's watching.
You've also put it on me too, mate. I now need to sneeze too.
That's really bugging me. I've got 2 minutes until half time. And so, grand final rematch is living up to the name so far. Both teams at each other's neck.
I do believe the grand final last year, everything was tied up at half time too, so we could be heading in for a very close rematch.
We like close games here at the Storm. So McKinnon will head to the line for 3 after being fouled by number 3, Chantal Hall. She makes the first. Makes the second. Makes the third, so McKinnon, 100% from the line in that trip. Straight. Kicks to Armstrong, to Varley. Goes downhill, finds Hall in the middle. Oh. And just not enough legs. Yulia comes up with the rebound. Bishop. Pardon me. Noonan with the 3 over the top of Varley. She opens her scoring account for the night. And the Mermaids on a nice little run here, up by 6 points. Varley. Nice little dish there to Hall. Gets the offensive rebound and finally finds her form after a few attempts.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of attention inside though, so it's going to be a hard night for her. But credit to her for keep fighting for it.
Obviously, Chantal Hall come onto the scene big in the past few years.
Yeah, age and experience. Bit of a calming factor when it comes to the team, but also getting them fired up too.
Hasn't had a good run with injuries so far, but she's back and she's showing her skills as the Mermaids miss. Straight. Gets a stamp through. Oh my God. Courtney Straight.
Yulia might have had a bit of a knock on the knee there too.
Sorry, but Courtney Strait just threw that up and somehow got it to just spin and roll in. So, substitution here for both teams. Molly McKinnon will check out, and I didn't see who checked in. Manly's Panu. And then for the Storm, Lucy Howard checking in for the first time tonight, with Rhett Stat checking back in for Hall and Varley. Noonan hands off to Panu, goes to the ring, gets bodied by Osborne.
Yep.
So Panu will head to the line for 2. So a little confidence booster coming into half-time here for the Mermaids, if they can come in with the lead. Panu makes the first. Makes the second. 26 seconds left on the clock. Just outside shot clock. Rhett Stat hands to Straight with the pump fake. Dishes it off to Rhett Stat. Gets her own offensive board. Goes up again. Another offensive board. Howard with the 3. Can't convert. Panu looking to get a finish. Crichton beats the buzzer. And that one will hurt. As we get to the halftime break, it is the Mermaids up by 6 points here at Storm HQ. And so far, it has been a battle between Courtney Strait and Dakota Crichton. Dakota Crichton winning the battle so far, 19 points. But Courtney Strait very close behind her with 18. So, obviously, big second half coming up here at Storm HQ. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 9.5 minutes. Good evening and welcome back to this state championship women's game between the Warrnambool Mermaids and the Bellarine Storm. My name is Hugh Moore. I'm here with Dave Smith. Dave, so far we've seen all this game was meant to live up to. The Mermaids currently up by 6 points at half-time, but I think we're in for a big second half.
Yeah, I think the pace of the game is going to be a bit of a challenge for Crichton and Yulia in terms of coming out, so playing the full first half. Interesting to see in terms of the way the transition game changes in the second half as to how they can potentially get some rest in their legs.
And obviously 2 players, one from each team, having a massive impact on this game. For the Mermaids, it is Dakota Crichton, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals in the first half. Closely followed by Courtney Strait with 18 points and 3 rebounds. So that'll be the matchup to watch here in this second half. But as we get closer to tip-off, big weekend for the Storm. Playing the Mermaids obviously tonight and then travelling just up the highway to play the Wyndham Devils in the second meeting of this season, which will be a very interesting one. Warrnambool just with the single game this weekend, so...
Yeah, tough road trip up the highway to Wyndham. Bellarine obviously coming off a loss to them in round 1. Looking to try and potentially get one back, but it'll be tough coming off a game tonight, particularly with how fast and strong Wyndham play.
Obviously, the good thing is about the Storm, they have a bench that goes deep, 10 deep. So, hopefully they shouldn't have a problem with that tomorrow.
Yeah, 10 deep and play with pace. The challenge, obviously, you want to try and get one away early, so it makes it a bit of at worst, a one-on-one split. But trying to back up from a doubleheader last weekend too.
Game 4 in 2 weekends will be big.
Not even that. It'll be 4 games in 8 days for them. They'll be pretty tired, some tired legs.
But as we look to get started here in this second half, your lineups: Hall, Strait, Vert, Varley, Retstadt for the Storm. And for the Mermaids, McKinnon, Mills, Sewell, Crichton, and Yulia for the Mermaids. As there's a little bit of just crowd support for George Varley. Mills, 5 points so far this game. Kicks it to McKinnon into Sewell. Goes to work against Strait. Can't get it over the top. Varley comes up with the rebound. To Retstadt. Great D there by Crichton. Gets the steal. And she opens her scoring account for the second half. Up to 21 points. And the Mermaids out to an 8-point lead. Vert finds Retstadt, who's stuck at the top, gives it back to Vert. Into Hall, looks to put the moves on. Moves? Wow. Oh, there's a little bit of hustle and tussle under the ring there. Retstadt just venting her frustration. The refs will convene. It'll just be a regular foul there.
Interesting matchup with Retstadt on Crichton as to whether that's a tactic or just normal matchup.
Obviously 2 very similar builds and athleticisms there. Both play very similar. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Mills. Guarded by Varley. Gets the pressure applied. Kicks to McKinnon. Got the mismatch. Into Crichton. Back out to McKinnon. To Sewell. Back to McKinnon. Thought about it. Into Sewell. Closely guarded. Great defense there by Hall. Strait with the rebound. Retstadt at the top. Finds Strait. Catches, shoots, buries that. Oh my God. Courtney Straight. Getting straight back. Oh, have we lost now? What has happened?
No, all
we're
good.
good. Courtney Straight getting straight back into her work. Vert looking to push the floor. Goes middle, gets over the top. And the foul will be on number 32.
Like the composure there from Vert in terms of just readjusting, finding it, and then attacking on the left side of it.
So Vert to the line for 2. Makes the first.
Makes the first.
She made it, didn't she?
She missed it.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, we're in shambles. It's been a stressful night here at the Storm HQ. Keep making me have it. Court announced the first game. She makes the second. Did she make that one? You weren't even watching. Yulia kicks to Crichton. McKinnon over the top to Mills. Back to McKinnon. Lets it fly. No luck off the backboard. Varley with the rebound. Finds Straight. Got the mismatch. Into Retstat, who just goes to work. Can't get it to roll. Fight for the rebound. And the foul will be on number 3, Chantal Hall. It'll be her third. Substitution for the Mermaids. Number 11, Lara Clark, checking in for the first time tonight. Mia Mills having a break. So Clark to McKinnon, to Crichton, into Sewell. McKinnon finds Yulia wide open under the ring. Could have been a foul. Wow. Got away with that one, the Storm. And Straight kicks it over to Varley. There we go. Jordan Varley, after almost a half and 3 minutes of no score, has finally opened her account. And it's back to a 2-point game. Clark finds Sewell. Elbow jump shot. No luck. Vert with the rebound. Straight. Pulls up. Oh my God.
You'd have to ask the question, is that on the scout in terms of don't let her get up?
Someone stop this woman. She is on fire. Oh, Courtney Straight is everywhere as Yulia goes inside. Great finish there over the top of 2 Storm players. Vert going downhill against Clark. Great dish over there. Chantal Hall.
Interesting, that was deep in the charge circle. Just called an offensive foul.
She was very deep in the charge circle then. So, interesting call, but that'll be Chantal Hall's 4th foul. So she'll have a seat on the bench. And Charlotte Armstrong will come in. So Storm down by a point. Crichton kicks to McLaren, back to Crichton. Into Yulia. Oh, great cut there by Sewell. Can't convert. Over the top, Retstat. Straight comes up with the rebound. Oh, don't give her room. Stop it. Oh.
I think she was not expecting to have that much room.
No, I don't think she was. As McKinnon finds Crichton, sorry. Yulia.
Great deep red start there.
Sewell with the rebound. Kicks it out to McLaren. No luck. And it'll be a Storm ball.
Love the intensity of the game. Like it just a full arm wrestle. Interesting to see who actually gets on top the next little while.
Game has definitely picked up in pace. Retstat finds Straight. Oh my God. Courtney Straight is just lighting it up to 27 points. Crichton into Sewell to Yulia, goes over the top of Retstat. Straight kicks to Varley. He just kicks it back out to Straight, slows it down. Courtney straight with the hot hand. Oh my God, stop it.
Put the balls on there.
Got a bit too excited there, Courtney straight. And so Warrnambool have a chance to tie it back up. If not, take the lead with a 3. Crichton kicks to McLaren. Into Yulia. Retstadt with the great D on the low post. And the Storm are out to push the pace. Retstadt finds Vert. Puts some moves. Varley, catch, shoot. Buries it! Georgia Varley. And that'll be a timeout to the Warrnambool Mermaids. And Storm HQ has just started to get a little bit louder. And we've seen a 13-point turnaround here by the Storm, leading to Coach Louisa Brown having to call a timeout off the back of some Courtney Straight masterclasses.
Yeah, you'd have to get a hand on that. You have to get to the point of actually take the ball out of her hands. But also a risky one there and letting Georgia Barley get her eye in terms of it. She can also go with straight at the best of times. So it's probably a big adjustment needs to be made in terms of getting hands on threes.
Yeah, well, obviously Bellarine up to 9 from 22 from 3. So, and I reckon about 4 of them have come in this third quarter. 1, 2, 3. They just keep going, Dave. I can't even go any further. They keep going. So it'll be interesting to see the D change that Coach Louisa Brown comes out with, whether she comes out with a little 2-3 zone, 3-2 zone, pardon me, just to change it up and try and counteract those threes. So
interesting, Yulia's got a double-double already in terms of the game, 10 points, 13 rebounds.
very nice for her. So it'll be a Warrnambool ball to start this. Crichton, little bit of applied pressure here by the Storm. Full court press. Crichton up top, catches, shoots. Too much power and straight. Kicks to Varley. 5 points this quarter. Oh, tried to thread the needle, couldn't get it through. And so the Mermaids come the other way. McLaren kicks to Sewell, back to McLaren, catches, shoots. Gets the shooter's bounce. Cuts the deficit back down to 2 points. Osborne to Armstrong. Just straight. Dishes it to Armstrong. Already hit one tonight. No luck there, so Warrnambool will have a chance to tie it back up. Crichton hands off to Panu, to McLaren. Looks to go to work against Armstrong. Floater. Nice little finish there by Molly McLaren.
She's all squaring it.
She's up to... sorry, that opens her scoring for tonight. And
Offensive foul on Osborne.
An offensive foul on number 11, Olivia Osborne. That'll be her second personal, third team foul. And we'll see Jamie Crombie check back in, Retstadt check out. So Crombie going straight back to the Crichton matchup. So interesting to watch there. Correction, 4 team fouls for the Storm. Clark kicks to McLaren. Stuck on the block. Sewell gets tangled up with Straight.
Another jump ball.
So it'll be a Geelong. Wow. Haven't done that for a while. Bellarine ball. It's the joys of having...
You're having a good night, aren't you, mate?
I'm on fire. Osborne kicks to Crombie. Hesitant pass to Straight.
Varley's
Varley,
turn.
wide open.
Oh,
Oh, is Varley getting
contact off the ball.
flattened? Sewell, only with the 2 points so far. Still no luck. Osborne kicks to Varley. Just slows the pace, kicks to Osborne, to Crombie, to Straight. 27 points for Straight. Oh my God, stop.
Ooh. Armstrong with a good board.
Here you go, mate.
Varley gets the on ball from Crombie. Goes to work. Fouled. We'll go to the line for 2. Foul will be on number 7, Molly McLaren. It'll be her first. And we'll see number 11, Lara Clark. Number 6, CG Llewell, checking back in. So Georgia Farley. Oh, wow, this is getting really bad. Georgia Farley misses the first. She's just saving it for tomorrow, Dave.
You just put the mods on her for tomorrow as well.
No, it's all good. She makes the second. And to have a rest. Burton will check back in. Again, we see the full court pressure here from the Storm. McLaren to bring it up. Gets to step on Osborne. Floater doesn't go. Little tussle under the ring. Wow. The foul will be on number 9 for the Mermaids.
May Panu, her second.
May Panu. So the intensity's just picked up a little bit here. Late in the third quarter. Storm up by a point. Armstrong to Crombie, who's given way too much space. Can't connect. Crichton with the rebound. Kick ahead to Panu. Oh, with a nice little up and under. Panu showing off her bag. She's up to 4 points for the game. And the Mermaids up by a point. Vert to Crombie. To Osborne. Catches, shoots. Off the back of the iron. Crombie fighting for it. McLaren comes up with it. Crichton attacks the rim. Offensive foul. I hate to say, Dave, I reckon Olivia Vert was deep in that charge circle. There's been 2 charges, which I thought were very questionable, but we don't question the refs here at Bellarine Storm.
Hey, consistency is what coaches want.
Correct. There's Louisa Brown just venting her frustration. So scores will not count. The Mermaids will still be up by a point. Straight, kicks to Crombie. Vert looking to get the space. Straight, don't give her too much room as she goes to the ring. Oh my, oh. With her own rebound, goes up, and one! Courtney Straight.
He's having a night out.
Is just feeling her form. Up to 29 points. Chance to make it 30.
Her third. When they come to Courtney Straight.
You know what it is? She's an Iowa born and bred. Guess who played today?
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Bellarine have their own version of Caitlin Clark. Oh, jinxed her. And she made the free throw. Crombie with a nice little tap. Osborne into Crombie, who has the mismatch. Lost control of the ball. Sewell pushes the floor, finds Panu. Too hot. Sewell with the rebound, can't convert. Fight for the rebound. 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Vert looking to take the final shot. Goes to work against Panu. Spin move. Throws it up. No luck. And Sewell will control it. And Dave, what a game we have here coming into this fourth quarter. It is the Storm up by a point, 57 to 56.
Yet again, still an arm wrestle.
Wow. Now, I didn't go to the grand final last year, but does this have the feeling of the grand final last year, or is there a bit more feeling now that both teams have moved up and it's a bit more of an arm wrestle?
It's very much the same feeling in terms of what we saw in the grand final last year. Obviously, Warrnambool getting up that one late in the fourth quarter. I have a feeling that the Bellarine girls will be trying to tap into that feeling in terms of what they felt towards the end of that game, and obviously letting it get away. So the fourth quarter, expecting to be a very physical first few minutes in terms of not letting it get away that early.
And we've obviously seen the last few minutes of this quarter were very physical. Massive charge taken by Olivia Vert, and then a couple of tussles on the ground. So looking to be a big fourth quarter here, but we can't hide from the fact that Courtney Strait is turning the temperature up here at Storm HQ. 29 points, 6 from 10 from the three-point line. Mind you, she's also got 9 rebounds, so she's on double-double watch. But for the Mermaids, Dakota Crichton stuffing the stat sheet. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists and 3 steals. Closely followed by her counterpart, Julia, 10 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist. So, Dave, I reckon this is going to be a battle for the ages.
Very much so. You wonder what Coach Brown's instructions have been coming out of three-quarter time. Who do you go after? Who do you stop? What do you accept in terms of letting someone go in the fourth quarter? If you're going to shut straight down, is who comes next?
Well, that's the scary thing about this Storm team. So many, you shut down one player and another one pops up. But
at the same time, Bellarine is not letting Crichton get out.
Yeah,
she can turn a game, and she did in the grand final. So it's interesting the last 10 minutes of the game.
We've seen Crichton obviously win one game this season already over the ever-experienced Wyndham. So straight away, foul on number 21. Bridget Retstadt. That'll be her third foul. So that'll be one to keep an eye on. Obviously, Chantal Hall, 4 fouls, having a rest on the bench. Bridget Retstadt up to 3. So keep an eye on that. Julia gets a step.
Playing for contact.
Convert. Retstadt with the rebound. Osborne to Retstadt. Little stutter step. Gets through and converts. Retstadt now up to double digits. Lead out to 3 points for the Storm. Crichton kicks to Panu. Into Julia. Nice little move there from Julia. She's up to 12 points for the game. Back to a 1-point game. Retstadt looking to go downhill again. Gets a step. Great read there by Mills. Gets the pick. And Warrnambool looking to take the lead. McKinnon. Back to Mills. Crichton's rolling to the ring. Nice little floater there by Dakota Crichton. Warrnambool take the lead. Osborne kicks to Strait. Into Crombie. Yet to score tonight. Vert. Nice little drop step. No luck. She comes up with her own rebound. Osborne kicks it out to Retstadt. Catches. Shoots. No luck. Vert with another rebound.
Ooh, and a foul.
Retstadt gets fouled. That'll be on number 5, Mia Mills. Be her first personal. Sending Retstadt to the line for 2 shots.
What do you think of the matchup of Crichton on Strait to try and shut her down?
Very interesting. Straight's obviously got the... not Strait, sorry. Crichton's got the height advantage. A little bit longer than Strait, but... obviously, Strait hasn't scored yet in his first 2 minutes, where she was a prolific scorer in the third quarter. So, very interesting matchup. Back out to a 1-point game. Mills. Julia gets the ball picked. Retstadt. Fast break layup. Could have dunked it, but didn't want to. And it's back out to 3 points. McKinnon finds cutting Mills. Wasn't ready for the ball. So McKinnon to Yulia, finds Mills. Probably doing a great job on Crichton. Mills tries to get through. No luck. Straight with the rebound. She's got her double-double. Retstad starting to turn it on. Out to Crombie. Gets the step. Nice little dish there to Retstad. And Bridget Retstad is proving the deciding factor here in this fourth quarter. Bellarine up by 5. Crichton kicks to Mills. Gets the step on Osborne. Floater. Retstad with a rebound. Straight over to Crombie. Fakes it, shoots it, buries it.
I'll have one, thank you very much.
And the Storm on a 7-0 run here. Game now out to 8 points. Mills stuck at the top, finds McKinnon into Yulia. Goes to work on Retstad, no luck, straight with a rebound. Retstad looking to push the floor. She's been the key to this quarter. Out to Crombie, 2 in a row. Don't do it to me. Oh. So McKinnon finds Crichton. Been quiet so far, 3rd and 4th. Mills looking to create some separation into Panu. Over the top of Retstad. Great finish there from Panu. So the intensity again, we saw this in the 3rd quarter, pick up a little bit. Vert uses the on ball. Mills does a great job. Vert step through. No luck, gets her own rebound. Smothered by McKinnon. Bodies on the floor. Great pass there.
Mills the quarterback.
Wow. Great pass there from Mia Mills. And it'll be a timeout to the Storm. Back to a 4-point game. And Dave, we said at the start of the game, this is going to be a one for the ages. And so far, it has been.
Yeah, no side able to get on top for too long. It tends to be a bit of a go one way and then almost like a momentary lapse and it's back the other way. So
obviously, Bridget Retstad turning it on in this 4th quarter. When it matters, up to 17 points, 5 rebounds. So she'll be one to watch. Obviously, Dakota Crichton gone a little bit quiet, but we can't count her out yet because we've seen Dakota Crichton and late game scenarios are a good match. So still heaps of time left here. 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Mermaids only down by 4, so... And they don't have a game tomorrow. So they can throw it all out in the line.
They can.
Obviously the Storm travel down the highway, up the highway, whichever way you say, to take on the Wyndham Basketball Association. And I'll tell you right now, Dave, Courtney Straight looks locked in. No emotion. So we look to get started here again. Osborne kicks it to Straight, who tries to create some space. Little dish over the top to Retstad, still gets it. Retstad goes at Crichton. Great defense there from Crichton. Retstad gets her own rebound. And we'll put it back in with ease. Mermaids playing with a little bit of pace now, moving the ball. Foul there on number 8, Olivia Vert.
Foul on number 8 for the Storm, Olivia Vert.
That'll be her 3rd personal. So,
Really can't be serious. I am serious.
leg sprung up.
Only sure.
So, McKinnon to inbound, 6-point game. Sewell kicks it to McLaren, who finds Panu. Crichton Goes to work against Armstrong. Stops, pops. Can't get it to drop. Armstrong with the rebound. Vert tries to step through. Can't get it to drop. And the foul will be on number 7. Molly McLaren. Her second foul. So a substitution for the Storm. Won't be. Sub shooter. Makes the first. So the biggest lead so far for this game from either team has been 8 points. But we've also seen runs of 9 points from both teams. So anything can happen here as we have a little delay in play for our floor sweepers. Vert makes a free throw. She'll have a rest. Georgia Varley will check back in. So just under 5 minutes to go here. Applied pressure by the Storm. Sewell finds McKinnon. To Crichton, into Sewell, mismatch. Over the top, no luck. Retstadt with another rebound, up to 7. Varley kicks to Retstadt. Osborne. Guarded by Sewell, great defense. McKinnon to Armstrong, to Varley, that's her range.
Osborne with the rebound, great. Oh.
Osborne missed a sitter. And McLaren pushes the pace. McKinnon's wide open on the three-point line. McLaren, late in the shot clock, finds Panu, gets a step. Pass too hot. The Storm come up with the steal. Osborne finds Varley. Retstadt out to Osborne, catches, shoots. Too short, Crichton with the rebound, looks to push the pace. Panu catches, shoots, no luck. Bellarine in numbers on the rebound. Straight. Into Retstadt. Out to Straight, catch, shoot. Oh, that one was in too. It just bobbled out. I'm going to sneeze again. Not the right time to be sneezing. McKinnon kicks to McLaren. Puts some moves on Osborne. Gets smothered in deep. Panu gets to the ring. Foul. She'll head to the line for 2. Foul will be on number 35, Georgia Varley. We heard first personal. We'll see a substitution. We'll see Yulia check back in. Molly McKinnon check out.
I feel like the next minute of play is going to be the crucial one. If Bellarine can keep the Mermaids off the score sheet for a little bit, might be just enough to get over the line. But as we've seen all game, they find a way to fight back. So it could go either way.
This Mermaids team, no stranger to close games so far this season. As Yulia makes a second, lead cut down to 7. So 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Straight, kicks to Retstadt, goes downhill, finishes. She's up to 21 points. So the import combination of Retstadt and Straight, doing it all at the moment. Sewell goes downhill, over the top. Nice little finish there from Matilda Sewell. Over the top of Straight. 2.5 minutes to go, 7 points. Straight into Retstadt. Finds Varley. On the screen. Out to Armstrong. She's hit one tonight. Yeah! Charlotte Armstrong hits her second three for the night, and the lead now out to double digits late in this fourth quarter. McLaren gets the basket, gets fouled hard by Retstadt. And she'll be a bit slow to get up. Foul will be on number 21, Bridget Retstadt. It'll be her fourth foul.
She looks a bit sore walking away from that one,
does.
holding her wrist. I don't know if she landed on it or whether it was contact on the wrist, but hopefully she's all right.
Yes, Coach Louise Brown not very impressed with that call there. Believed it should have been upgraded, but just under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter, and the Storm have taken control of this and are now out to a double-digit lead. So, and I believe Molly McLaren's in quite a bit of pain. So, we'll see when the team comes out, but I believe she will not play any further part in this game. So, we'll keep an eye on that one. But obviously, for the Storm, just need to ride the wave home. Obviously, comfortable 10-point lead at the moment, but the Mermaids can just come back firing, and we could have a game.
They can, and with Bellarine now defending the bonus for the next minute 52, it's a little bit of pressure on them just to keep out of the foul trouble. With Hall back in now, a bit of physicality on the boards too, which obviously helps a bit. It's just making sure that they don't throw away any stupid ones.
So we'll see Molly McKinnon checked into the free throw line due to an injury sub to McLaren. She'll make the first. Do you reckon those points go to Molly McLaren?
Good question.
Oh, excuse me, far out. I don't think they do.
I think they go to her to shoot it, but I mean, they should in terms of the hard work she did to get there.
So 8-point lead. Minute 45 to go. Varley gets a step on Panu, dish to Hall. Out to Crombie, extra pass to Varley. Catches, shoots. Can't convert, Retstadt. Oh my God. Bridget Retstadt has turned it on in this fourth quarter. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Crichton looks to go all the way. There's faces of horror across the Storm as Crichton gets the line for 2. Foul will be on Jamie Crombie. Her first personal. Crichton will go to the line for 2. Makes the first. She's up to 24 for the night. Down to 8 points. Varley kicks to Crombie. Out to Varley. To Retstadt. Goes to the basket. Just
bodies through. And now asking for the offensive foul there.
Was asking, but right now no one can stop Bridget Retstadt.
Oh, Chantal Hall with a big rejection there.
Chantal Hall on 4 fouls, Risset, and the Storm are out. And that might be game, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it may be.
Big defensive play there by Hall into a fast break. McKinnon kicks to Sewell. Sewell gets straight on the ground as there's a bit of hustle and tussle under the wing. It's all going on here at Storm HQ. The foul will be on number 33. McKinnon. I didn't actually see what happened. I was too busy watching what was going on beforehand.
It's all happening, mate. It's all happening.
37 seconds left here in the game. Storm up by a comfortable 12-point lead. Varley will look to just waste some clock. McKinnon with
Foul number 33.
potentially could have been a silly foul. So both teams in the bonus now. 33 seconds left. 12-point lead. Oh.
Might have bait a little bit into that one.
Yeah, an unsportsmanlike foul on number 35, George Varley. So Warrnambool will go to the line for 2. So, didn't really see what happened there. But, see Varley venting some frustration.
Just a little push before the ball's inbounded.
Kenner makes his second. So, no love lost between these teams.
No, very much not.
Oh, wow. Little fart in the earphones. Oh, it's just more bodies on the floor. Sewell tries to attack. Wow.
Oh,
this is
they're
getting
everywhere.
This is getting very, very physical.
Foul number 32.
She's down, getting up slowly.
So,
Electa.
Chantal Hall just slowly walked down to the other end. So, mind you, Dave, I hate to say it, and this, don't take this the wrong way, any Mermaids fan. The game is over. 27 seconds to go. Storm up by 13 points. And this just shows this rivalry between these two teams. No team letting go until that final siren goes.
Yeah, and I think they've actually got them again twice again this season before the end of it.
Both at Warrnambool or an even split?
I'll double check.
All right. Hall missed the first, makes the second. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Still 25 seconds, but anything can happen here as Yulia can't convert. And that might be game as the Storm will look to just dribble it out.
So they're back here on the 2nd of June for game 2, and then they've got one down the road in Warrnambool.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is game here at Storm HQ. It is the Bellarine Storm getting over the top of the Warrnambool Mermaids, 84-72. And I mean, it was a grand final rematch for the ages, and a lot of tough fouls in the last sort of minute, even though the game was over. But we saw some massive performances from multiple players. For the Storm, Courtney Strait, 29 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, followed by her import counterpart, number 25. Bridget Redstadt, 25 points, 9 rebounds. 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, but Dakota Crichton made it hard for the Storm. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. So good start to the weekend for the Storm as they head up the highway to meet the Wyndham Basketball Association tomorrow. But I'd like to thank Dave for jumping on the stream with me tonight, and thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Good night.